If you're here, yes. Hello and welcome.
Okay, we're live. Hey guys.
Hi.
So we're gonna start out by just talking, and then we'll discuss the topics in a little bit as soon as we get a few more viewers. And what we're gonna start out by doing, I think, is basically introduce ourselves, and we'll open up the phone line so that we'll open up the phone line so that you guys can call in,
Right.
and ask us any questions you have about us. And then we'll move on talking about the 254 Diaspora DJs page.
Yay.
And as the segment continues, the wine's going to continue. So we're going to get a little, we'll see. We'll see.
When we start slurring our words, we know it's time to end. But hey, people, welcome to our Sunday wind down. Get it? Wind down. Cheers. My name is Idah Alisha, and you can tunakujuaje? How do we know? What's your name?
So my name is Sunny Chauhan, but of late I'm commonly known as DJ Sunny Sistuki. Thanks to the 254 Diaspora Live page that was able to expose not just myself, but a lot of great talent.
What are you saying, Ati? Of late, I've been called DJ Sunny Sistuki. You're called Sunny Sistuki even before that.
Well, true. I think of late is when people have known the name.
You of that.
They've known the name now. Yeah,
that makes sense.
So, Ida, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, where do I begin? Hey, sasa nianze wapi? Mali nilizaliwa? I mean, how long do you guys have? Because it's about to go down. Anyways, I'm originally from Kenya.
No.
Oh my god. I hate you. Maybe we should do a cut action. Okay, anyway. Originally from Kenya. I lived in Bahati. Upon Dio, I can say I grew up in Baha. I went to school on Jogoo Road. Jogoo Road is very popular. Najua tu umetoka Eldoret na unajua Jogoo Road, ama?
Najua tu unga.
Okay, Yesu Kristo. Anyways, watu wa Nairobi, mnajua Jogoo Road, nilienda St. Anne's. And then I went to a boarding school in high school. That was a big achievement. When you go home, but growing up in Kenya, going to a boarding school was like, oh, Nemaliza, class in a boarding school. But some people don't relate. So.
Me and a day school, and we'll actually talk about that in a little bit.
You were spoiled, son.
Day school, Siyoku was spoiled, and actually, we're going to discuss this. We'll discuss it, but. Anyway, put in your comment section, what do you think? Day school, boarding school, is that being spoiled? I mean...
Mtu alienda day school, niambie vile anajua kujitegemea. Just give me two points. Unajuaje kujitegemea? Okay, cat hajui. Anyway, watu wa boarding school. I guess boarding school puts it gives you some, what do I call it? Independence? Because umetumwa boarding school for 3 months with 1 bar of soap. You gotta use that bar of soap to make it,
I agree, because for me, I think that dynamic didn't come into play till I came to the US to go to college, and I was by myself. Alafu hakukuwa na mboch, hakukuwa na dere, hakukuwa na hizo vitu.
Wow, mlikuwa na mboch na dere. Come on, okay, Sally, before we go too far, tell us about yourself. It seems like unatoa 2 points hapa na pale, but just tell us who you are, like growing up. Let's kidogo.
So I was born in Eldoret. Grew up there. I was born in Memorial Hospital. Sijui kama unajua penye Memorial Hospital iko. It's in Eldoret.
It's a memory.
In 1984. Sasa nimetambua age. So I was born in Memorial Hospital. I'm the 4th of 4 kids. So I'm the youngest. And I have 3 older sisters. So I'm the only boy. Went to testimony school from nursery, standard 1 to standard 8.
Hey.
Form 1 to form 4.
Niulize hivi, hakukuwa na shule nyingine hiyo ya Eldoret, ni hiyo testimony pekee yake?
Kulikuwa na Wasingishu primary. That's where my sisters went to.
Why did you go to a different school
from
your sisters?
I think back then Wasingishu primary, from what I've heard from my sisters, used to charge per parent. So all 3 of my sisters went to the same school na school fees moja. Labda tulikuwa tumeendelea kidogo by the time I came around. I don't know. So I went to testimony school. Sasa nursery ilikuwa pale, primary ilikuwa pale, na there were 3 buildings. There were just 3 separate buildings. And so I basically went to the same place for half my life.
Damn. So
are you allowed to cuss on this show?
You're allowed to cuss on the show. It's called Sunday Wind Down. Why are we drinking on a Sunday?
I don't know. Are we allowed to cuss?
We are allowed to cuss. Somebody says, Sunny. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. Oh my God, 113 of you so far in a few minutes. We really appreciate you joining us. Kuna mtu anaruza ati 3 months, 1 bar of soap. Mse, nikubaya Banti. DJ Banti, I see you out there. 3 months mazi. Lazima ile soap. Saa ingine ya kuoga inaisha juu ilikuwa flamingo. Ikianguka kwa choo huwezi lokota, ni boarding unajua. So unaoga na ile ya kufua.
Ilikuwa ile Imperial leather ama?
Imperial. Hiyo mimi nilionea vile nilinamia kwangu. What? Anyway, somebody else says, day school, you're spoiled, bougie. Boarding school, you're a hustler. Idah, Eva, Demba. I agree. Tell this bougie one out here. And somebody said, Peter Kimiza said, shout out Caliph. Oh, shout out from Caliph. The red wine ni gani? Hey, tuambie, si watu lipe ndio to promote.
Speaking of red wine, actually, unajua mademo wanapendanga ile wine tamu, sijui sweet red, sijui nini.
What?
Me am a Cabernet guy napendanga ile kali kidogo, lakini leo
What are you drinking, Sunny?
It's katikati.
It's a red blend, you're fine.
It's katikati, it's kind of sweet.
It's fine.
But anyway, so we're going to actually open up the phone lines so that you guys can call in. Now, keep in mind, we're not a commercial, tuko na simu moja, line moja. So one person at a time, while the phone line is open, if there's another line, we can't queue it. We're not a professional radio station. We're not professionals by any means, shape or form. So let's keep it civil. When the one phone call is over and we open the phone lines for more phone calls, we'll let you know. So the phone number to call is 919. Kizungu yangu iko sawa?
Sasa ukipose 1919 watu gapi wanagojea? 919 siendelee.
Area code ni 919.
Okay.
Mmeshika hiyo? 919 307 9550.
9550. Go.
919-307-9550. We're going to open up the phone line. We're going to take a few questions. The questions can be towards me. They can be towards Idah. Either one of us. It's open. It's fair game.
Yeah.
So
just keep in mind, this is our first podcast. We just want to introduce ourselves to you. We have a lot of topics and very good and somewhat serious topics to talk about. But this is our first one, so we want to, to break ground, sindio? Watu kama Badawi. Nasimanga jina yako correct. I see you. Yes, Flamingo ilikuwa sabuni. Usikatusumbua.
Hey, Jonathan Francis, mpaka umeka hiyo simu kwa comments, eh?
Ameka simu.
Good job.
My God.
Good job, Jonah. Very well done. Na I think kwa comments zile za Facebook nilikuwa nimesoma watu wengine wakisema ati sijui hataisikia nikiongea Kiswahili what.
Yo, let me tell you. Unakumbuka Sunny, let us tell you guys how we met.
We're getting a phone call. Hold on. Here we go. Let's take this. Hi. You're tuned in to Sunday Wind Down with Sunny and Idah Alisha. What's your name?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. This is Alisha.
Oh my God.
Mea sasa ameingia guy.
Mkubwa tusimame tupige salute.
Hey.
Hakuna sipo. Sasa nimekuwa nikiwa stock kiasi na nini.
Ali, let me say your support has been seen. We really appreciate you, man.
No, I appreciate you guys. You guys have been able to make us so happy during these very rough times. We can appreciate sana. And I'm glad, the world got to know about, Sistuki and of course Idah Alisha. Ni vizuri sana. I think it's important that we try to figure out a way of making this continue after, after this corona is over. We just need to figure out a way of making this continue. So one thing that I wanted to, maybe ask you guys, because now people already know the two of you. North Carolina, why have North Carolina never been a place where Kenyans go, to have a good time? North Carolina, some of us do go, but it's never been like a hard, like the way they used to do like an ATL, so a Dallas. In North Carolina, there's loads of Kenyans out there.
Right.
Why is it that it's never been, one of those places that Kenyans go?
You want to take this one?
How can we start that?
Yeah, that's a great question, Ali.
Celebrities.
That's a great question. I think we've kind of been under the radar. North Carolina, for one, from what I realized when I moved here in my early 20s, is very family oriented. There were not a whole bunch of hanyes to say and things like that. People would go hanye when they lived in Dallas and Boston and Atlanta and go to college, and then they'd find a job here in the Research Triangle Park and get settled down and have a family to get away from the hanyeing. Even Kenyans, and I meet new Kenyans here all the time. We did a few events back in the day with Cape Fear Sevens at the beach, Wilmington, back in '09. I mean, actually '07, '08 with Joji Mokwasi. But also, I think the talent in North Carolina has never really been exposed as much. We have good talent here. We have DJ Jeffa as well, who's been doing events around here with myself since 2004. He's gone around to different states and done events and things like that. But I think it's just probably because it has been dubbed a very family-oriented thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now those families, those kids, and again, we're talking about now, again, I just feel old. Those kids
Tell me about
of
it.
those people who moved here back then, I'm seeing them in the clubs now. Because all those people who settled in. So I think those kids, and I'm seeing them travel to Vegas. I'm seeing them travel to July 4th events. I'm seeing them travel to all these events. And they are the ones that are now going to start putting North Carolina on the map. I have a feeling we're going to start getting known. And I think the 254 Diaspora page has also helped a lot in getting us known. I hope that helped answer some of that.
Okay, yeah.
But also, Ali, I think with what San is trying to say, Vile, the 254 Diaspora page has exposed your talent. People have seen what North Carolina has to offer. And with the help of people like Sistuki, who has been in the business for a minute, again, not trying to expose his age, with the help of this person here, who knows the ins and outs of events in North Carolina, dynamics, the events, mtu kama Sunny now can help and promote that. And like you say, who knows? We can do the next big gig here in North Carolina.
I think it's very possible. Ali, thank you very much. Now, also, guys, remember to tune in to the One Mic Show on Friday night with Ali Badawi and nimesema hiyo correct? Ali Badawi. Okay.
Tunakuwa tumefanya hii jina yako kizungu.
But yeah, remember to tune in to the One Mic Show on Friday nights, and we'll be doing this on Sundays. The frequency we're yet to figure out, and we'll make it work. But yeah. Ali, thank you so much for calling.
Okay, shukran.
Absolutely.
Ali, we love
thank
you. Bye. Oh my God!
Oops, sorry.
He just hang up on you saying he loves us back. Okay.
Okay, Ali, Paula, we didn't mean to hang up on you like that. My bad.
Yes,
all right,
sorry,
next caller. We're going to take another phone call, and we'll move on to talking about a few other things. If anyone else feels like calling.
Yes, Sunny. I was going to tell the audience how we met, because
Yes.
we've been together here for a minute, but people don't know how we met. And do you want to tell the story, or do you want me to tell the story, Sam?
I'll start by telling the
tell
story.
the story.
Actually, I'll start by telling the story, but I know Idah is going to interrupt me because she has to add a few to juice in there.
Usiwache ile juice ya story.
Juice wende utatoa.
Aya, twende basi, tuambie story.
So, Idah reached out to me when I was doing a Sauti Soul show in North Carolina. Because she wanted there to be a VIP.
No, you're telling this. Okay, let me take over. I want to know what you the story. So let me tell you. So I had just moved to North Carolina, and I was still new here, right? And then Sunny was doing. I had not known or heard of Sunny before because I was new. And then I saw a flyer talking about Sauti Soul is going to be in North Carolina, and I was like, oh my God, I have to be there. And I know Sauti Soul from back in the day to Kihasol, Sindio. So me naingia kwa website to buy tickets. I'm just seeing like regular admission. I'm like, Sauti Soul is gonna come all the way from Kenya to North Carolina. Na hakuna VIP. I was like, who's the organizer? Give me his number. So I called Sunny.
Maybe that's why North Carolina events hazijajulikana
Sindio,
because
don't
hatukuanga
say
na VIP.
VIP. Check you, honor. So me, I called Sunny and I'm like, hello, hi, my name is Idah. I'm trying to come to the Sauti Soul show, but hakuna VIP tickets. Like, what's up? He was like, yes, ma'am. He like, keep in mind, we've never hang out to Juani. He said, yes, ma'am, I'm gonna put the thing. You really did. The same day you put it up on the website, and we had VIP tickets. So I buy VIP tickets. I go to the show. Our space was, the Sauti Soul show was sold out. The space was crowded. At a VIP.
So crowded to say intimate.
It was okay. The space was intimate.
Thank you.
At a VIP, so I was so mad. I was like, I paid all this money. Akuna social distance VIP. I paid all this monies, and what makes Japa was I was so mad. So when Sistuki came, no, I found you walking there. I was like, excuse me, sir. I paid VIP, and where's my VIP? Where's my space? I was a little bougie. I was bougie.
Was or
down to earth. I was bougie, man. I was just from Kenya and all this paparazzi. Alafu nataka kuniambia hapa nakaa VIP nimelipia na watu wananisukuma wanakunywa pombe yetu. So that's how we met. I was so mad at him. I met him katikati ya watu crowd. I was like, here, give me your number. We'll talk. We need to do business together because this cannot happen again. I took his phone, put my number. I wrote Idah and nikaweka flag ya Kenya. Unakumbuka? And it's still the same way. I gave his phone back. I was like, here. And I walked away and the rest is history.
Yeah. And then when Nameless came, that's when we kind of connected from there on.
Right.
So let's take a look at some of these comments real quick.
Yeah.
Mzusho, promoters be having it rough. Award, you're right. And then we've got, this is very true, relocating to NC from MA was the best decision I ever made. It's a very family-oriented state compared to the big cities and careers in IT and research. So Wangui, Nganga, you know what we're talking about. And that's probably why entertainment hasn't flourished in this area. Godi, tuko na mtu wetu hapa anaitwa Godi.
What is Godi saying? Can you read it?
Atisani unakunywa maji.
Si mtu una balance nini equation maji
for. Maji lazima ikunywe. What kind of reputation are you saying I have? Joyce Mbachi amesema appetizer kabla scotch, jua on surveillance.
Oh damn.
Speaking of scotch, we came up with this name, Sunday Wind Down. And to keep it consistent.
Why are we saying we? Okay, yeah, sure. We.
Okay. And to keep things consistent, we decided we're gonna make it wine. Aki, nimesumbukana na kukunywa hii wine.
Itakunywa hii kitu kama utakunywa. Mumwambie scotch yake.
So, I don't know. Do you guys mind hii Sunday Wind Down ikwe wine ya Idah na scotch yangu? Does that sound fair?
Do we have to change the whole podcast name? We're just
No, jina itabaki Sunday Wind Down.
So we just wine.
Lakini wewe ndio utakunywa wine.
Mimi nitakunywa wine.
Me I'll be drinking scotch. Thank you. So nitakuwa nakunywa whiskey. Tumeelewana. So that this podcast ichangamke vizuri. All right. So no one else, no other callers other than Ali. The number again is 919-307-9550.
Yeah.
919-307-9550.
I see Suze just pinned the number too. Suze, hi baby
nice.
girl.
Oh.
Mtu mwingine ameandika hapo Scotch Sunday. Wacha ni kumencourage Ricardo. Can you stop? Don't encourage Sunday.
Huyo ni DJ Silent Killer, real killer.
Oh, really? Hi, sir. I'm sorry.
Silent Killer.
I just called him Ricardo. Silent Killer, real killer. We see you, man.
Silent Killer be real. He be mean mugging on his live podcast.
Really? All right, real killer. We're gonna do this one time together, huh? I don't know why I have that accent. I'm so sorry. But don't encourage Sunny. We're trying to keep it as wide.
Godi ati wine wachia madem. I mean, ndio nimesema nitawaacha.
Godi anasema yeye anashinda vino. Tunakujua sana wewe, please.
Vino anakunywa ngata.
Umepotea. Anyway, Sunny, apart from what is the direction that you want the podcast to take? I'm just posing the question to you so that the viewers can understand. So we did start this platform, but for auntie not. Kuna mtu anamwambia Sunny Scotch karibu avunje chupa pale. So
actually kuna mtu alikuwa ameuliza kwa comments earlier and alisema where is the third dancer? Then the second dancer. Ulisema third ama second?
Second dancer. So
the second dancer. 1 and 2. Oh, Missy dancer.
Kwani ni? Msimwekaje jivana karibu avunje mguu huko. Kuna mtu amesema ati but hata ni fish atakunywa yote. Says
actually you are very right mwenye amesema hivyo because hii wine hatungetoshana sisi wote wawili, so wacha tu nimwachie akunywe because umeona YouTube yake Idah Alisha anashinda anakunywa wine.
Let me tell you, without that wine, where's this direction? It's a Sunday, it's beautiful out, let's do this. And
in fact ngoja kidogo wacha
Sunny, you can't step out of the camera. You got your wine right here. Whoever encouraged him, and it's you, DJ Silent Killer. Sorry.
Maga. All right, so cheers, fam. Now we can finally get to this. Kevin Dirango, how about North Carolina finance and banking jobs? We'll get right to that. We're going to talk about the area and the job situation here.
Okay. Sunny, I had posed a question. Where do you see the podcast going? What is your dream for this baby podcast that we just started? And I know we have the same goal. I just wanted to pose the question so that the viewers can understand.
Good question. So overall, what we would like to see is we would like to see a form of unity, a form of expression, where people can come and express themselves. Obviously, my passion is music, so
Right.
going into the future podcast will probably be showcasing some new talent.
Right.
Obviously, I will be going through and listening to this talent and making
Before you unleash it to the
before I
public.
unleash it, because talent is talent regardless, and there's a lot of good people out there putting out a lot of good stuff, but some of it is starting out, and I can definitely provide constructive criticism. Some of it is definitely banger material, and it just doesn't have exposure, and that is the kind of stuff I want to be able to put out there. So
Apart from showcasing new talent, showcasing new music, and we are primarily talking about Kenyan music. I mean, we're from Kenya. You've seen everything we do, everything we wear. Oh, by the way, this kuna mtu alisema tisani amevaa saa yako. We have these bands.
hiyo ni
It's
saa yake,
different.
hii ni saa yangu.
Kila mtu ako na yake. So talking about that, we try to make everything Kenyan. I mean, as much as we're here, don't get us wrong. We have adapted the way of living. Tunajua hizi vitu zote, but the Kenyan in us still remains. Vitu kama hizi, we actually have this on our site. We'll leave all that.
We'll leave the
information
details
down
in there
here.
for you guys in
We
the
don't want to
comments.
be advertising right here, but tutawacheza vitu zote. But speaking about that, we're talking about Kenyan talent and also uplifting Kenyan families, like what you did. And I don't mean to go back to this, but what you did in the last show that you had for Gary. I hope you're doing good, Gary. We love you. I hope
And
you're
yeah,
watching.
Gary is from LD.
Gary is from Eldoret.
The guy sent me a
Eldoret
message.
wamejitokeza.
Gary sent me a message saying he's from Eldoret. And I was like shocked. So when I moved to the US, I moved to the US in 2003. No one was from Eldoret. Every Kenyan I bumped into was from Nairobi. Now all of a sudden, a bunch of people are from Eldoret.
Sasa tutafanya kukuwe na war between Eldoret and Nairobi.
No, see ati nilisema unity.
Okay, unity. Na tukae na
umoja.
Kai. Ama tuache.
Amani na uhuru.
Amani ni ule dancer. Uhuru ni president. Uhuru elect
bora raha tupate.
Now we tuko too sawa. Okay, we're losing track.
Okay.
I was saying about
pick up DJ Shinsky in the building.
Oh, hi Shinsky.
DJ Rang in the building.
Hi.
Okay, what you were saying?
If we go about mentioning all these people, all these wonderful people, God, really appreciate each and every one of you. I was talking about bringing awareness to what Kenyans in the US are going through. And we're here together. Story ama pepa. Si kila mtu anakujanga hapa akiwa amejipanga. Like we're trying to just build. I'm not saying we know all this good stuff, but if we're able to help people like that, if we're able to help people like Gary, bringing stuff like this to the limelight, just so that Kenyans in the US tuko pamoja. Isikwange Wakenya wa NC, Wakenya wa DC, wa Seattle, ikuwe Kenya kitu moja. And that's the purpose we're trying. I mean, that's really our purpose for this.
That's the whole goal, true. Because, I mean, and what I would like to get is this platform to get certain viewership so that we can have accountants, we can have lawyers, we can have people who can come in and give in their input. You know, like, I'll go back to Gary Wainaina just because that's the topic we have at hand, and that's the only thing we've done. But this guy lives in Seattle. He's 3 hours behind us. I've never met him, but because of awareness online, we were able to do something for him. And the same way, we can find different people, and Lillian is another example who DJ Mochi did an awareness campaign for because of a lupus awareness. You know, you hear about all these things, lupus, you hear about kidney failure, you hear about all these things, and you don't realize it's in our community. These things exist kati yetu, and saa zingine we have to stand with each other and figure out how to make these things work.
Right, and also another quick thing I would want to add is we have a lot of lawyers that are Kenyan. We have a lot of doctors that are Kenyan.
We have accountants.
Right. If you need help with stuff like I said, you know, at least kujuana na mtu anamwacha kunijaji hivyo nimemwaga hiyo pombe nyingine. But nini my point was like, even promoting these lawyers that are Kenyan, ni vizuri kuinuana. Tumekama hapa for one reason, and it's to bring each other up. Sunny, do you want to read a few of the comments?
Yeah, let's see what we are saying. DJ Rang anatafutwa sana.
DJ Rang was amazing, wasn't he? He's
So,
a real good friend of Sunny's.
DJ Rang haelewi Kiswahili. So, if there are any comments...
Mujue DJ Rang. Disclosure.
So, if there are any comments or
To
messages
Rang.
to Rang,
Please write them in English.
please put them in English so our friend here can understand. I see Joe from room 103 is present.
Yo, room 103,
Room 103.
69.
Eh?
Months, you guys.
Shout out.
Somebody said, is June the second dancer? Will we ever find out?
Yeah, so June is the second dancer. We found out.
Unajua suspense. Mimi natoka game.
And then we have Mukurima Muiruri in the building. He wrote my article on American Warrior magazine.
Amazing.
Thank you.
That was an
Mukurima.
amazing article. Would you share it with the people who haven't got
Yeah,
to read it?
we'll share it. And Mukurima is actually taking note of how much Idah is pouring. Actually, why don't you write an article on the magazine about how much Idah is pouring?
Wacha niwaambie, hata mko na bahati siku hii wine na mshupa huyu ninakunywa hivyo na mshupa na mtu asinijudge. Tuko quarantine, all this is there to do. Kuna mtu amesema Aish when you are mnyota guys shiko utafanya niongee Kikuyu hapa. So I appreciate everyone as well. Bought 5 family groceries and supplies, so big up.
Big up
DJ, that's
Silent Killer. Yep.
That's amazing, man.
All right, we're gonna again. The phone line is open 919-307-9550. Msifanye Ali peke yake ndio akwa ametupigia simu leo.
No, Ali, acha nikwambie, you're an amazing person. Ali, I like what he's trying to do. We have the same goal, actually. You want to sit down here with us next podcast? You know, Ali has brought so much awareness to Kenyans in the diaspora. Like, do you need this? Ask Ali. He knows some guy. You know, and so just having you in our platform, having you supporting what we're doing is an amazing thing.
So I want to go back to something we talked about earlier.
That's so hard.
Oh, kuna joto?
Nama ni pombe inaingia.
Ni pombe. Hiyo ni wine. Nani si ulikuwa unaangalia hizo poa za Idah? Endelea tu hivyo. So we're talking about day school and boarding school, right?
Yes.
So I went to day school. And obviously you went to boarding school.
Let's just full disclaimer. Sunny, you went to a day school. You had a driver. You had a house help who was for the house. The other one for the shamba. Like, sir, who are you even? Like, okay, since
okay, hold on. We have a caller. We'll go back to that
bell.
topic in a second. Hold on just a second. Hi, you're tuned in to Sunday Wind Down with Sunny and Idah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Who are we talking with?
You're talking with Karen's mom.
Oh my God! Hi.
How are you?
We're
Good.
Yeah.
How is your Sunday going?
Naambia Idah wacha kunywa wine.
Hey. Mmekuja hivyo. Mmetumwa ni nani?
Anaenda job usiku sasa niko na tamaa hiyo.
Oh, kuna tamaa hiyo wine. Check sis. Ona nikikunywa yako.
Kunywa tayari.
I got you, girls. Thank you for tuning in. Did you have any question? Unataka kuuliza kaswali, ka suggestion?
Yeah, I just want to appreciate Sunny so much because he has been there for my conference.
Oh wow.
And I appreciate him to come to our he didn't say it anywhere, but he came to our reunion, North Carolina reunion, Quitu.
Yeah, I DJ'd the Quitu event in North Carolina. I remember that.
That's
And the
amazing.
music was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate all the support.
Tunakupenda.
Tunakupenda sana.
Asante. Na mnipigia hiyo kwetu mniite tupige kapisha. All right, bye. Oh, that's so amazing, Sunny.
Yep. So, actually, that's good she brought up Quitu. Quitu is a great platform.
I actually just joined Quitu maybe a week ago because somebody suggested.
Kuna mtu alikuwa
What is Quitu, Sunny? Do tell. For the people who don't know, like me, I didn't know.
Kenyan women in the United States.
So it's
in the
KWITU.
US. Yeah, alafu unaweka Kwitus because Kenyan women in the United States. So ni Kwitus.
Okay, wanaitanga Kwitu but hiyo S tutaachia Sunny.
Sindio?
Did you see what I did there? But what is Kwitu, Sunny? What is Kwitu?
Kwitu is a female women. Oh, wait. We'll get back to
Kwitu.
We have a caller. Hold on just a second. Hello, you're tuned into the Sunday Wind Down. This is Sunny. How are you doing? Who are we speaking with?
This is Anne.
Hi, Anne.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, this is Anne Lillian, actually.
Oh.
Yes. I'm watching, and, it's so good of what you guys are doing right now. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Aki and Lillian, if you guys don't know, huyu ndo anayekanga cash up za ma DJ wote kwa comments.
It's crazy how
this lady is supporting us like
all of them.
You know? So
it's
I
crazy. Appreciate
that a lot. And if you guys don't know, Anne is going through Anne, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're going through?
I have lupus. I have like 4 autoimmune diseases going on, and I'm fighting them. But what I'm trying to do is helping the lupus warriors in Kenya. And because I know the struggle, I have gone through the struggle. I know the fight. I'm fighting the fight. I started a WhatsApp group in Kenya last year, just from the live videos I do about my life, the live videos I do about my fight, the live videos I do about my journey. I do those almost once a week, and people know me, but they don't know that I'm trying to help somebody else. I'm trying to save somebody else's life right now.
Right.
I was actually talking to a girl in Kenya today, and because I'm following up with their medication, and she told me she has not taken any medications from January of this year.
Wow.
So from the funds that we raised from DJ Mochi, we are able to help her get the medication first. But we are also trying to get her to see a rheumatologist, do the lab so that she can manage those medication, she's going to do all the diagnostics so that she can catch up. She has not seen a doctor since 2017.
That's
so from the funds
crazy.
we raised from DJ Mochi, we are doing that so that we can save a life. We have lost like 10 warriors.
Oh, wow. And that's something. And if anybody is listening in and would like to support the cause, like, how do we help you? How do we send, like, I know there's lupus in Kenya, like you said, we're not very fully exposed to it, or a lot of people don't know about it, but how can we help you? Like you said, helping these young girls with like medication. How do we send help money-wise? Because that's the way we can help you right now, because we're not in Kenya, we're not able to go see them, but how can we send money? Like, do you have a platform that we can use?
Yeah, so you can use, I have Changa, and that is what I'm trying to use so much, because you can pay with Pesa, you can pay with your card, you can pay with everything that we have.
It's Changa?
I'll give you guys that later.
Okay.
I will give you guys that later.
Perfect.
But I was just calling because I was not calling to talk about this, but DJ Sunny decided to ask me.
I know, it's all good.
I was calling because you guys are awesome.
Thank
I know you whatever you guys are doing, not just doing it for yourself, but doing it for others, and just trying to bring this community together is wonderful, and we love it.
Thank you, and we love you. We appreciate you so much.
Continue to post the cash for everybody.
Yes. Please support everybody, and also Anne Lillian, you are a soldier. So I wish you all the best and stay strong. I know I've seen your videos on Facebook. I've seen that you have kids, and they are your horsepower. They are your motivation. They are what keep you going. So keep it going.
Thank you, and we love you.
We are calling with my daughter's number. She said hi.
Tell her we
She's
said
waiting for
hi.
you guys to come. She
Well.
has Idah's podcast in the YouTube channel, whatever.
Oh,
you do.
thank
She
you.
loves you.
Thank you, and I love you guys back.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Thank you. Bye. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty. So that was Anne Lillian. She's doing lupus awareness. So again, our community needs to come together for people like her. The phone lines are open, 919-307-8255. 9550.
Sunny, I just want to read this comment. Somebody said DJ Sunny, Sistuki, and Idah telling people to be united and accountable is like dropping a drop of milk on a dam and expect it to turn white. We Kenyans have a problem, a great problem, from families being against each other to friends to church people, until the moment people reach a point of setting away their negative attitude and selfishness, pamoja na hate and jealousy we can still be great. It's not too late. And I agree, we can still be great and not too late. If you stop being a negative Nancy, we're going to wait on that call, because if you have a platform and are able to change one life, you have done what your purpose is on earth. That's all we're asking for.
Yep.
We're not asking
And
for
actually, I'll
you
come
to
back.
come and change the whole life of all Kenyans.
I'm going to come back to that comment. I'm going to take this call. And hi, this is Sunny from Sunday Wind Down. How are you? Oh, we lost that call.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I was out here being
Sorry.
passionate.
But it's okay. Let's go back to that comment.
Right, like, Sunny, I feel like this. You can't touch all lives. You're not God or Buddha or Allah.
But
you can't touch all lives.
We cannot touch all
but
lives.
But the one that you touch,
yes.
And if he touches another, and this other person touches another, it trickles down that way. You can't tell us, oh, changamkeni mutu say this is what it cannot happen.
We cannot help everybody.
I need help myself. You need help.
Everybody needs help. But here's what I believe. What I believe is there has to be a cycle of positivity.
Right.
Right? So if you okay, let me take this call and then we'll go right into the cycle of positivity. Hi, you're tuned in to the Sunday Wind Down. How are you? Can you hear us? Oh,
we lost.
We lost that call. Okay, I guess we're in the business of losing calls. So I was talking about the cycle of positivity.
Right.
If someone comes at you with negativity, it's up to you to break that cycle. If you take that negative energy and pass it along, you're doing a disservice to your community and the people around you.
Right.
So when you get negative energy, change it to positive energy and pass it along. Because if you take negative energy and pass it along, then you're creating a cycle of negativity.
Right.
Take positive energy or take a negative energy and break it. Make it positive. And if you receive positive energy, continue it. And it's up to each and every one of us. Let me take this call real quick. Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Great.
Hi.
Yes, who are we speaking with?
This is Monica with Project Afia. Habari yako?
Monica, Project Afia. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, I had to call in.
Good.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I had to call in and say asante sana. Obviously, when I approached you, I didn't think this was going to become, like what it turned out to be.
Yep.
But I wanted to call in because to comment on that comment that someone just made about being united as Kenyans.
Right.
And I think one of the main things that we need to do is, first of all, speak positively about ourselves.
Right.
As Kenyans.
Yes.
I think if our attitude about ourselves as Kenyans is that we are not united and we cannot come together for anything without jealousy and stuff like that, we need to change that attitude first.
Yes.
Because I can tell you that majority of the time that is not really true. There are some bad apples out there, obviously, but majority of the time that is not true. And I can speak on that based on my work. And even just using this past example, helping Gary, I called on people, I just called on ordinary people, ordinary Kenyans that are my friends on Facebook. I just called a few people together and say, can you guys come together and we do this? And I was just asking for support, really. And those people came through in big ways. They shared every post that I had. I tagged them. They were okay with it. I approached DJ Sistuki out of nowhere. We've been friends for a long period of time. But it's like so many people came together, really, as Kenyans.
Right.
We're more united than we think that we are,
Monica, I've never thought of that. I've never actually fathomed that fact. And you think about Americans. When you ask an American, what do they think about the American spirit? It's always positive. It's always big. It's always grand.
They speak highly of themselves. They speak highly of each other. They speak highly of their country. But we beat ourselves down. We beat each other down. We beat our leaders down. Even in trying to correct our leaders when they go wrong, we first insult them. We just throw shade at them instead of we're so much against ourselves. And until that changes and we start seeing ourselves in a positive light, we cannot come together and do any good.
You're right.
The word "kill them with kindness" really resonates. Those words really resonate in what you just said.
Yeah.
We need to always come across as the best versions of ourselves.
And that's the truth, because sometimes things get taken out of context, because as Kenyans, we're always expecting that drama is about to happen. This is being posted to create drama. A lot of times it has nothing to do with that. We just have to change the way we see each other,
Right.
As Kenyans, how we speak about ourselves.
True.
As
Monica, those are some fantastic ideas, and I think everyone can benefit from them. And the more I think, coronavirus is a silver lining.
Is it?
Is it? No, really. I feel bad for the people that have gotten sick or even the people that have passed away. I really, really feel for that, because humanity is taking a toll.
Right.
But at the end of the day, what it is doing, human beings, we adapt, and communities are coming together. Some communities are falling apart, but we decide to come together.
Our community is coming together.
Exactly.
I love that.
And
I'm even surprised at how much I have seen Kenyans come together. Have you seen all the fund drives and people just coming together and trying to help others?
Right.
There's food drives in Kenya. There's so much amazing work being done in Kenya. There was a big, huge food drive. You have the Kwitu ladies. They came together and raised
I saw that. Did they raise $9,000?
No.
Wow.
And then,
that's amazing.
But you're still gonna have those bad apples. You're still gonna have the people that will come and pop a balloon.
Right.
But those are there in every community. Sio kwetu peke yake. Those are there everywhere. Wazungu wako nao, everyone has them. And let's also mention Chris Darling raised $2,500, 250,000 Kenya shillings. And we saw the videos of him taking hand sanitizers to Kibra. Now I know how to say it.
Ni Kibera, but it's okay.
Alisema Kibra. Me nitafuata celebrity. So, so Monica, thank you so much for all your kind words. And let's remember, when you see a rogue comment or a rogue post on Facebook or on Instagram,
we're not doing that.
Let's encourage each other to be better.
Yes.
Let's encourage each other. Thank you so much, Sistuki. I was just so moved by your actions, and I'm glad to see other DJs following suit. I mean, let's just use every platform we can to do good. And even when everything we do on Facebook, to just try and do good and be kind to each other.
Let's say this, Monica. It's a very wide topic it's a broad topic. We could sit here and talk about it all day. Yeah. But I love the positivity. People on the comments are agreeing. They're like, yes, Monica is telling the truth. Positivity will take us a long way. We'll say goodbye to you, Monica, but please, let's keep in touch. We love you. We really appreciate your support.
Absolutely. I love you guys girl. The same, and asanteni sana for what you're doing.
Asante. Thank you.
Bye, tutaongea.
All right.
Salute to you.
Bye.
Yeah, Sally, and
Ida.
Yes.
I need to go pee.
You can't go pee. We're live. You can't go pee.
So I'm gonna let you hold it down. I'll wash my hands for 20 seconds. So I gotta do this.
Guys, this is what I gotta deal with. What is production? They're going to pee. Anyway, guys, like I said, I didn't say anything. Anyway, we have had amazing callers calling in, and the sole purpose of this, the 254 Diaspora DJs created such a platform for us to be united. If you're sitting down there in Negative Nancy, think about, hey, maybe I could save my comment, not post it, and post a good comment and build somebody's life. Man, people are going through things you could never imagine. Mtu mwenye unatukana and go through something that really you could never imagine. So give them a positive word, give them a word of hope. And I know somebody said, mchongoano kama wa Kenya, we love it. And it's true. Mchongoano, there's mchongoano and there's body shaming and hurting people's feelings. That's not what we're here for. They just handed me a new bottle of wine. I'm not done with this one. What are you trying to say about me? But Wakenya, I participate in those comments. The kucheka, unarusha funny comment here and there. Let's keep doing that. That's who we are. We love having a good time. But let's also be sensitive about people's feelings. Let's also be sensitive about what people are going through. Well, I guess, Sunny, did you wash your hands?
20 seconds.
Sorry, that was not 20 seconds. I'm not even done speaking. Rudy, wash your hands. Mukona sanitizer.
20 seconds.
Anyway, guys, positivity all the way. This is the first segment, like we said. This is the Sunday wind down with yours truly, Idah, Alisha, and DJ Sunny Sistuki. And we are going to have more, obviously have more episodes. Kuna mtu aliuliza, mbona mko 101? Mumefanya episode 100, hata mimi nikauliza hivyo. Tunaandika 101.
So jana nilitengeneza flyer.
Usa utaambia watu si mimi nilitengeneza?
Tulitengeneza flyer.
We have issues.
So jana tulitengeneza flyer.
Good.
Tulitengeneza flyer. So nikaeka 101 alafu nikapewa. I wasn't going to redo the whole flyer because I felt like 101 alafu ingine itakuwa 102. I didn't think watu watafikiria ni wana 100 episodes.
Let's simplify this way. It's season 1 of 01.
So the season 2 when it comes out itakuwa 20. Na mimi nimekaa nikiangalia Netflix sana. I think hiyo ndio shida.
Say you need, are you working from home, sir?
No, I don't work from home.
I know you're essential.
Okay,
all right. Is this where I unleash my talent?
We got DJ Tucha.
Maybe it's not a podcast.
No, talent zake zitakuja. Ziko.
You guys, we've had overwhelming feedback from you guys. Sorry, name Idah, name typo. Anyway, don't forget we're gonna do this. And we don't want to commit to every week. We will try to do it every week, but we'll do it every other week.
Every other week.
Yeah, we'll come live, and if you miss it, don't worry. We'll try and do something. We'll try and post it on my YouTube channel. But we encourage you to tune in live because that way we're able to read and understand your thoughts.
Also, if we feel like there's immediate concern, like there's some awareness that needs to be pretty instant, awareness that needs to happen right away. If there's a very, very instant concern, because we have 230 people right now, and if we can reach out to that many people at one time, and there's something that is very pressing, lazima tufanyie kitu. We have to be able to, if you can just touch one person, it means a lot.
So I say now we know why we have commercial breaks. It makes sense. Imagine tunaenda live, mtu anaenda kukojoa.
Nimekuja kale ka wine.
Just that,
na imagine.
Let's appreciate my blood. Apparently it holds longer.
Kuna vile nyo watu mnakuanga na shida. Anyway, we were talking about boarding school and day school before we took the last call.
I don't know why I said that. I'm so random. Sorry.
So, we're talking about boarding school and day school.
And I went to a boarding school and I feel like it built me to who I am. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I say that.
No, like in day school, okay. Akina nani walienda day school?
Mimi nilienda boarding. Watu wa day school ni nani hapa?
Kama hiyo swali.
Kama ulienda day school inua mkono.
Kama ulienda day school, hebu niambieni. Because mimi nilienda day school na watu wengi sana. Na there were times tulikuwa tunatembea, tunaenda shule, tunarudi home, tunarudi sijui wapi, and tunaenda cafeteria kukula saa zingine.
Walikuwa na cafeteria. Guys, listen to this. This is bushiness out here in the streets.
Sio, bado tulikuwa tunavaa uniform.
Ya kala. Juu zetu zote zilikuwa ni blue ndio ikichafuka ikizeeka hujui. So mimi sijui mtu anasema. Kuna mtu anasema Idah usijali pewa. I like you Ann Lillian. It's Ann Lillian. Pewa nakunywa babe.
Oh, DJ Shinsky, did you go to boarding school or day school? Jacob Vicky went to
DJ Shinsky
went to day school. Jacob Vicky or Vicky went to day school. Ondo anakwanga room 69.
Akina Nixon Moiruri went to day school. That's why it explains a lot about you, sir.
No, my friends.
Somebody in our audience said, "Your commander Shinsky is softy."
Shinsky, don't take that.
We didn't say it.
Don't take that.
She
Don't
loves you
take
a lot.
that.
You know that.
Don't you take that. So what was day school? Ndio mwingine day school. Kevin
high school ama
Ndirangu.
primary. Guy kuna slay Oduor. Ulienda boarding mpaka primary. Okay. Wazazi wako walikuwa wanakupenda kweli wewe? Hata background audience alienda
boarding.
Primary boarding. Ndio kama ulikuwa unakojoa kwa kitanda utapelekwa boarding. Wazazi wako wametoka kunukia ammonia. Okay, can you tell that the wine kicked in? Can you tell? Because I can definitely
Kameingia. Sasa tufungue tabo.
Oh, let's do it, honey.
So Mimi,
hey, kuna mtu alienda Aga Khan. We are not in your same level, Prime Minister. Sorry. Mimi nilienda Kiadari Girls, ulienda Aga Khan. Tutaongea lugha gani hapa?
Lakini unaje zote ziko na advantages zao na disadvantages zao.
Mtu ameenda Aga Khan anajua Kimoni. Kimoni is English more than I speak English. Sasa ile naongelesha wazungu, I'm like, "Yeah, do you know the nini?" So what?
Mimi by the way,
huyu Aga Khan hajawahi sema nini.
By the way, sijui kama mtu job amewahi sema ati.
Anamsema
Ati ya Mungu mimi job niwaambia watu ati alafu mzungu ameniangalia hivi.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Nikasema like, I meant what?
Imagine amesema ati. Alafu unaambia mdosi, huyo mtu that person they have said.
And then another word I use a lot is ebu. Ebu go bring that. Yeah.
Oh, but you give a lot of
so like ati and ebu are two things that I just cannot dissipate. I can't dissipate these two words.
So real.
Alafu kuna zile sheng za kitambo na kuna sheng za siku hizi.
Mimi acha niwaambie, kama kuna mtu anasema mkanyo leo hii 2020 kuna mtu bado anasema mkanyo ni huyu wa Eldoret huyu. Anasema twende kuna kitu leo tuambie jana. Kuna
wale wanaitanga polisi ponyi.
Ponyi ni huyu. Mimi sijui, let me tell you, it is either Edge or Eldoret because I cannot. Who says mkanyo? Do you even know what mkanyo is? It's mkate. Ponyi. Ati kuna masinya. Oh God.
Ati Idah sawa unaniwekelea. You're putting on me.
No, I'm not putting. Ninaku expose ni nimewacha. Ni hii wine. Niliwaambia huyu wasinipe hii chupa ingine. Napata wameleta hii.
Hebu tuone hizi comments sasa.
Ati watu walienda boarding ni hardcore. This is where June I can hear you. Dead.
Ondo June kwa audience ai. Room 103 wanasema mimi nilihama boarding school because I was being punished for waking up late to attend morning.
Jogendo, ulikuwa unaomba kweli mtu wangu? Room 103 vile umechachisha. Ni ngori mse high school pekee but won't name the school. Slay. Ni vizuri. Juu kama ulikuwa unakojua, si ninakwambia hapa. Nakupenda acha nikuache tu hivyo. Testimony. Testimony ilikuwa na
watu wa testi. By the way tulikuwa na Christian Union on Thursday. Kabla class tulikuwa tunaomba.
Wow, si tuombea.
Mimi kuna time nilikuwa nimeokoka.
We want to hear this story guys.
Bado I mean religion is a very controversial topic. I don't want to discuss.
We're not going to do it now because I'm about to pray for him. We're not going to do it today because religion is a big one. Mtu anasema Aga Khan group of schools. And Lillian, you know the sister guy. Mtu anasema Idah. Sorry, this is just the real me. Guys, room 103 walienda boarding. Tulienda boarding and just mimi niko 69 ama niko 103.
Room 69 walienda day, room 103 walienda boarding.
Maybe I'm going to the highest bidder. Mwenye walienda boarding wengi mtuambie. Somebody said I went to boarding in high school. The first year was a nightmare. Nilibiwa karibu kila kitu but the rest of the years were fun. Maybe by the way I only got like it's a funny story because mtu alikuwa anaingia form 1 kila kitu naibiwa mpaka ndo. I was so careful of my stuff. The only thing that
ulikuwa umeandika hapo na Sharpie?
No, I was just super careful. Maze ni mimi nilikuwa wale unafua nguo saa tu unakaa hivi kwa nyasi ukigojea zikauke because I was so I'm like that. I'm so like possessive over my little things. It doesn't have to be big. I'm like, you know. So sikuwa ibi or anything. Long story short. The only one thing I ever lost was a shirt. Ile t-shirt
ya nikuuliza uliwahi iba?
Sijawahi iba. Imagine in all my life.
Mimi nikiwa mtoi nilikuwa naiba Dextrosol nini super.
Mpaka leo hii uibagi wewe?
No, nilikuwa naiba tu Dextrosol. Unakumbuka Dextrosol?
Dextrose up energy. Unakumbuka hiyo wimbo?
Mimi nikiwa mtoi nilikuwa I don't know why nikienda kwa super
Mhm.
nataka tu kuiba dextrosol.
Umejua mwizi muhidi ni gani? Kwa nini tuko hii? All right. Shout out to my nurse friends who are live but can't understand swap. Oh no! Hi, if you work with June Oburu, the nurse, I don't want to say where she works, but you know where she works. If you're here watching from June Oburu's platform, we appreciate you. If you're a nurse, oh my God, what would life be without you? We really appreciate you. You're doing great, and we love you.
Google Translate.
Thank you so much. I know we speak a lot of Swahili because, as you know, June is from Kenya, and we speak Swahili, and we have a big Swahili-speaking audience. Currently 200 and something right now. Can we speak to the people speaking English? He does not speak Jalo, he's just fronting, but we appreciate the nurses. Thank you for your hard work. I have a mask, I promise. We're not being reckless, I promise. This is the only people I have around this. We're being careful, we love you. Thank you so much for your hard work. We got a note for you nurses. Salute.
Actually, we do want to pick up all the nurses. And you nurses do a good job. CNAs, anyone in the medical field, CNAs, CRNAs, RNs, people, just doctors, everybody who does a good job in this medical community. Corona imetufundisha vitu.
This corona has taught us a lot to appreciate the people that matter. That's what he said.
I hope all 220 of you have a drink, and I want to give a cheers to all of you for
230
adapting.
of you. We appreciate you, man. If
Thank
you're
you.
still working in these tough times, we all have to go to
Sisi
work.
bado tuko job.
Yeah, I know. Kesho tuko job in the morning, we still have to work, but listen. Hii kwangu imejikunja hapa na mtu aniambia hivi
Tuko na simu. Tuko na simu.
We have a caller.
Tuko na simu.
Let's hear it.
Okay, wacha tuchukue.
Acha sabisha hiyo.
Hello. Hello.
Wacha
Idah
voicemail.
voicemail ndio hawa sisi.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Hey, this is Marcy with Miss Spices.
Hi, Marcy.
Hey, Marcy.
Hey, just calling in to say thank you, Sunny and June. You guys are amazing
Woo,
people. And I support you guys on your idea on promoting small businesses.
Yes.
Nakumbuka the first time nilipata namba yako just online, nili Google, and you are receptive enough. You came over kwetu in June. You didn't hesitate to listen to us. You were ready to promote us. Kufanya gig, Jua Kali Fair Club.
Oh, wow.
This is about 3 years ago, and Ida, you were there too, and DJ Morty was here, and thank you so much. I know you have good heart, and big up, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
We love you,
Marcy.
Marcy. Asante sana, man. We're walking down memory lane with you. Oh my God, do you remember that? It's so amazing, man. We need to have a do-over.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, Marcy has spices and food kind of biashara.
In fact, Marcy, I'm not spices. Food, text.
Yep. So you need to place your orders with Mercy. Mercy, please go into the comment section and put your information so people can know. Akona chai ya masala.
Maze.
I mean masala ya chai. Akona vitu za biryani. Alafu akona recipes on her Facebook profile. Akona quick fixes for how you can get your kids fed quickly,
Right.
your family fed quickly.
Marcy, you are an essential worker, please. Share your guy, nimesema share. Share your secrets. Naishi na mjaluo hapa. Share your secrets.
Why?
Marcy, we love you. I can't wait to see you again, girl. I need your spices.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling in, baby girl.
Bye.
Alright, we need to
Anyway.
end this thing. We've been just
Are we ending? We're ending?
somebody has formal. He's having a good
Shit.
time. We've been here for
Shit,
an
I'm
hour. We
having
still have
fun.
all 200 and something of y'all.
So
Kuna mtu ameniambia, Sunny, let me just take this one. Mtu ameniambia hivi. Idah can make a good reality show. The real. Mutatag, Love is Blind. Mutawatag. Juu niko karibu kwenda huko Netflix.
and then we also have a viewer here who is hold on, let me get back to it. Hamisha Amendapi. Okay, easy. Oh,
We
what?
have
We have another
another
call.
caller.
We're gonna take this call real quick.
Hi.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Oh, the energy.
Hey.
I love it.
Yeah.
Who are you and where are you calling from?
Okay, my name's Jonathan Francis.
Wow.
Lakini nadhani Rude Boy.
Rude boy.
Rude boy.
Hey, unakuja kutoka wapi?
Sasa me, I have a quick comment to add, yani.
Yes.
Nimepulova kando ya rodi, si bado tuko essential, tuna sini madraka tuko rodi, but I want to add something real quick.
Yes.
Manze, Sunny, thank you, Manze. In
Yeah.
my finger to
Get him, rude boy.
And then Idah, Manze, yo, hey, thinking about this positivity thing, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Manze, let me say this, he grew up here to 254, Manze, it jumped to 50K just like that, right?
Oh, my friend, tell me about it.
I love you, man. Like, you guys don't understand. We have people here, like, right now in your comment section, like, people like Silent Killer. What you did, Sistuki, for Gary, like, Silent Killer, all his tips, he took and bought groceries for 5 families.
Silent Killer, we appreciate you. Damn.
And like, Chris Allen, I am a skill, my safety time, so it's global, so yeah, every bit counts. One action can like your 10 reaction, and it's like, yo, in a skill.
Oh my God, rude boy, I love you. Oh my God, his energy is insane.
No,
I
Jonah
love him.
ako na energy ingine noma. Jonah tumejuana,
Mimi
ule mtu wa
sijui.
Indiana. Tumejuana siku mob sana.
Mbona sikujui na energy yetu ni infectious?
Umzee baadaye ako na energy ingine deadly sana.
Jonah, you are...
Mande, thanks, man. Na only ni mention once, Mande, nimeshindapa nikiada send request nikisoma barabara.
Maze.
Unajua tulikutana Vegas show ya Wizkid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jonah, you said you pulled... Yani umepull... Inatoka pull over?
Pull over. Oh,
Ume
baby,
pull
you're
over.
pull over. Hey, reverse. Baby, you're pull over. Ooh, baby, you're
Friday
pull
girls
over.
na podcast. Jonah Maze, tunaku appreciate so much.
No.
Jonah, you're essential.
Hey, Mande.
You are very essential.
You guys not to keep entertained.
Oh, thank
You are
you.
already, and it's like priceless. We're not at home on the couch watching, but on the road, you're keeping us pushing mile after mile. So, on behalf of all my truckers out there,
Yes, on behalf of all the
By the way,
truckers, Jonah says what's
Big up all the truckers on the
job.
road. You know,
Jonah, we love you. Please keep in touch.
thank you.
That's the stuff. That's
All
the
right,
stuff.
cheers, bro.
Awesome.
Alright.
Ayaya.
Badai.
He said ayaya. Oh, I love it.
So, by the way, you know, there's so many people in the essential workforce that go unnoticed.
Yes,
You know, we have the guys working in the grocery stores.
Yes.
We have truckers like Jonah. We have people all over the place that are essential to what is going on right now to keep things going.
Right.
And you
Let
know-
me say, I don't think we were on the same page when Silent Killer had posted groceries. I was just going with it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that Silent Killer took all his tips and bought groceries for people who couldn't afford them. Silent Killer, oh my God, real killer.
But
We
you know-
enjoy your set, but your heart is what we enjoy even more. Thank you so much. And he's here. He's talking about shout out to all truck drivers. That's your voice in my head right now, but thank you so much.
DJ Shinsky said, "Can you put the laptop closer to the mic?"
Are you guys not hearing
I don't know
us?
if you guys could hear the callers.
I see DJ JP is tuned in, my nigga. Hey, hi, fam.
We got another caller.
We have
So
another caller.
I'm gonna actually
Yeah.
try and put this thing so that we can
Yeah.
hear this call better.
Can
Okay,
you
we're gonna
pull
take this.
Hello, hi, how you doing? This is the wind down with Idah and Sunny.
I knew I was going through because you guys are so busy.
Oh wait,
Hi.
can I guess who you are?
Oh, my name is Robo. How's you?
Hi.
So let's Idah and Sistuki.
Yes.
Sistuki anasema ujikijanua lakini
Anajua tu Sianda.
Mi najua tu sianda. Najua tu me, the only thing I know in Kijaluo ni sianda,
Sianda.
madongo dongo.
nasema koro is good.
Koro is good. Afima Ben. Mimi ndo najua kujalo kushinda
I
Sani.
live a friend.
Nyasiwa.
I did this better.
Nyasaya Gwezi. I'm speaking Jaluo. It's not even my what do you call it, dialect. But tuko hapa representing. Where are you calling from?
I'm going from DC. I think
DC.
I met
Oh
you
my
guys
God.
before, actually, but
Tulikutana kwa kina Terry.
the hippie, you know, yeah.
Man,
Last year or the year before. So,
itabidi
so
tukuja
I
haki.
know you guys are busy. So I am busy for a dance.
Uliwa nikidance na kwa MC.
You make sense.
Hey, Mambo.
That's good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Huh?
Ati?
You dance. Oh, I'm a David.
Hey, Buddha, unakunywa hii kenye nakunywa. That's what you're doing. You're drinking what I'm drinking.
Right.
No, I see we are drinking and getting high. I'm not allowed to drink, so I see we are drinking and I get high.
We're not gonna repeat what he said, but he's having a good time.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but you guys do great. I mean, I follow all this stuff because I'm calling. So do the best you can, right?
Yes, we're doing the best we
Absolutely.
can.
Thank you very much for calling.
All right, take care.
Appreciate you,
cheers.
bro.